Come. Good boys. Hey, come here, man. What are you doing? He's a good guy, huh? Oh, he's a good guy, huh? Okay. Oh, this has got a leak in it again. Oh. Oh, that sucks. Shit. That one got folded. There we go. So I'm purposely stacking these about 1 inch apart. And then when I tarp them, I'll tarp it kind of loose with straps so it'll get real good airflow because it rained the day before I got it and a lot of it's wet. So I'm going to dry it out so it don't get moldy. Oh. So I better recap it just a little bit. I've been bringing in hay for 6 years roughly. But last fall, what I was doing before is I was hauling 2 of the big square bales in this trailer, which is all I can really safely fit. That's between 2,000 and 3,000 pounds. And last fall I realized, why don't I just hire a guy that can haul a lot more? And I paid a guy to deliver 12,000 pounds roughly of hay. And that lasted all the way through till there's still a little bit left from last fall. And well, even before fall, but so I asked him then, hey, do you want to do another load? He said, yeah. So that's been the plan. But he changed his mind when I contacted him about a month ahead of time to plan it out. He said that he couldn't do it now. I shopped around and I couldn't get a real good price. I don't think I could find a real fair price on delivery this time. And so it actually became nearly a wash to just go to the feed yard and get it myself. And doing that, I was able to fit 4,000 pounds in here roughly. And that's what this is. And That's why it's my first time to stack these little bells like this. But I like that I can just make them nice and neat on the pallets, and I can move them around because I don't have a tractor. And they're on high ground here on pallets. They'll be tarped. I'm going to let them dry for a few days first. And then I plan to build a barn back here eventually, and that's where the hay will go eventually. I try my best to keep like a year's supply of food for everybody on the homestead at all times. And this isn't a year's supply. You know, the 12,000 pounds is getting close, but I'll have to do 3 loads to get that 12,000 pounds. That's okay. But what this does is I was planning to spend about $2,000 to get the 12,000 pounds. And now, well, I've got this. This is enough to hold me over for now. And so I think I'm going to use the remaining money to buy more 2x8 panels for the fence. I've got a guy coming tomorrow to drill auger holes and put in posts. Because my back is jacked, by the way, today I'm supposed to just be tinkering, but I feel okay, you know. I just can't throw those railroad posts in after I moved 150 of them, and I injured my back when I was a kid, and it's way too, I just can't mess with it right now. But I'll have him put the posts in, and then I'll go get the panels, and I'll just probably put the panels on myself. And I think I'll be able to go get a load. It basically nearly fills the trailer. I think that might give me about another 80 feet of fence. So I've already got 80 feet of fence up along the windiest side of the homestead, you know, protecting the cabin, the garden, the pond, you know, the livestock. And I think I'll continue down to the end of the property that way. And then I think I'll use the rest of it at the front. I need a couple new posts up here by the gate because the horses, I think, pushed the gate open the other day. They didn't leave, but they kind of damaged it. And it's kind of not their fault because I got those posts from a guy and I didn't know they were infested with termites. That's the only wood on my whole homestead that has termites in it, but anyway, they need replaced. So I think I'll put a few posts down there and then block it in. And then my tube gate, I think I'm going to line it with like cedar panels so it matches I'm going to fence the whole perimeter, and the gate will match, be solid wood, you know. It won't be identical, but it'll be close. And then I'll have a solid wood perimeter eventually. I'll go about 80 feet at a time until the whole 2.5 acres is closed in. If you like the idea of homesteading, there's a massive amount of free information all around the internet. In fact, there's a lot of free resources on my website to help people find and buy land and to build their frugal homestead with less uncertainty.
You waiting for me?
And I've organized all the steps to make it easy. It's completely free. But if you want depth to organize everything I know into one quick and easy place, that's what the Frugal off-grid path is for. And on the 20th, I'm hosting a live Q&A, so anyone that picks up the Frugal off-grid path between now and then will get access to the live Q&A, and I can help you walk through your specific situation together. Bet you guys that little ginger snap comes and looks at the camera because she's curious. Oh, my back is kicking my butt from the hay. What you doing, Ginger Snap? What you doing? Oh. Hi. Good job, Ginger. Wow. How'd you do that? Come here. It cracks a lot of people up that I hang these up on my pig pen. In fact, it cracks me up too, but the truth is it doesn't make a difference. Everything dries and smells good, and it dries quicker than throwing it in the dryer, as long as it's sunny. Look at this is all, this is all triticale that I got out of the hay I bought. And I mean, that right there's hundreds of seeds. So once it dries out a little bit more, I'll go spread it in the field. I've got wheat, rye, barley, alfalfa, arugula, goji berries, all over the homestead. I can't remember the last time my back hurt so bad. I unloaded the hay and felt pretty good, and then I had hired help yesterday, and I wanted to help, and I was helping. We got 8 posts in, but on the last, maybe the last 1 or 2, my back started to really hurt. I just can't mess with it anymore, but there's some posts here that are in, and 1 in the corner, and then 4 at the gate over there. So I'm guessing the next step is to haul in some more of these 2x8s for paneling. So you see there's 4 sections that I can put up those panels. Roughly another 40 feet right there of fencing. So there's 4 posts out at the front gate. They're just right in front of the original posts. And I'll do the same paneling there. And then I'll be able to run a line all the way to the corner of the property over here. Because I did put a corner post there. I've already got a line across the back so that they're all the same 6 feet above ground. The last thing I want to do is just sit around outside of chores, of course, but I just don't have a choice. I've been taking it pretty easy for 3 months already, but I jacked my back yesterday. I might just have to start to hire people and let them do all the work. All the heavy lifting.